Yo, yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett, uncensored on the internet. And welcome to episode 104 of Splinterlands 101. Joining me tonight, the only other person here right now, finest gentleman who ever lived, Matt Clark.
Howdy, howdy. I am joining you from Kubawi, which is a little town on York Peninsula, about a 3-hour drive from Adelaide. So, family shack. We've come up here for a week or so, just arrived this morning, and hence the luxurious garage surroundings.
Yes.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it.
I think like with international guests, and like I haven't even heard of that place, and I'm in Australia, so the international guests are going to have no idea where you are.
Coobowie. You wanted to Google it? Kubawi.
Yeah.
I think it means Salt Creek or False Salt Creek or something. Anyway, beautiful little spot.
Yeah, WA's got a lot of places here that have, because the predominant Indigenous country in Western Australia is the Noongar. I know in South Australia you have a Noongar as well, but spelling's different people. The Noongar country is essentially from Esperance in the south to Northam in the north, and they mark their territory with a particular tree. Europeans call it the Australian Christmas tree because it blossoms at Christmas time, but this tree only grows in certain areas, and that's the Noongar country is where this tree is. But yeah, a lot of places in Western Australia with Noongar names in that region, and a lot of places that end in up, Wattup, Joondalup, and up simply means water in Noongar. So yeah, so like, you know, a lot of international, look at these places in Australia, and it's like, how do you pronounce that, you know? But you know, New South Wales, they got a place called Coolyanobin. Yeah, that's hard to come by. And Dunedoo, so Coolyanobin, Dunedoo. Yeah, we got some classic names here. Welcome, Gio. We've already done the intros. So Gio, welcome.
Hey, wait, are you guys recording?
Yeah.
Yeah, mate.
I thought Flowey was coming on.
Yeah, well,
don't know.
We waited like 40 minutes for everyone, and then we thought, okay, we better start recording. So
my bad, I got sidetracked. I was helping Steph build a new computer. She's going all out with a sick build, and I'm super jealous. And yeah, yeah, she's gonna have a better one.
We'll take as much Gio as we can get. We'll take as much Flowey as we can get whenever he arrives, if at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Bring it on.
But the show and the caravan must go on.
Yes.
Let's go
on. So yeah, it seems like there's been no new reveals. So tonight would have been a good chance to wrap up part 4. So if you're wondering what we're talking about, Flowey was going to be joining us tonight for part 4, but don't know where he is. So we're just going to talk life stuff for this episode. For those who don't know, I'm traveling at the moment. Currently, I'm in Western Australia. With where I'm staying, there's actually no internet, so I'm hotspotting on my mobile. And since I've arrived here in Perth, the temperature has been anywhere between 34 and 37 degrees. So what's that for our American friends, Matt? That's got to be what, 40, 100?
Yeah, well, 100 is based off human body temperature, which is 37.8. So it's been almost 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, and that's every day. Yeah.
In the meantime, here in Adelaide, it's been quite brisk. I've got my hoodie on, and my old school Splinterlands beanie. Now, for those that recently arrived, before Nate, there were a couple who were doing law, Chris Roberts and Carrie Allen, and they actually sent me this beanie many moons ago for, you know, thanks for supporting the game. And I rummaged it up and found it because the weather was so cold. So here we are. It's been a long time in the cupboard, but yeah. And Chris, I think they went on to Gala Games. They were working for Gala Games. I haven't spoken to it for a while. But yeah. Chris Roberts, Carrie Allen. So, but they were in charge for a long time. Some of the very earliest law was all them. So shout out to them if they happen to see this. Great to see you guys. Yeah, so cold here, but we get Perth's weather about 3 days later. So I'm expecting it to be nice and warm coming up, hopefully.
Yes.
We had a fun thunderstorm and hail and floods in Melbourne.
We're all in the same country.
Yeah. Yeah, how wild.
Yeah. So yeah, I've got another just short of a couple of weeks here in Perth, January 8. I will be leaving Australia. I've got a direct flight from Melbourne to Santiago in Chile. I'll be there for a few hours. Then I'm off to Lima. I'm there for a few hours and then up to Cusco. That's as far as I've booked at the moment, because from there on my plans are open. I don't know whether I'm going to spend a couple of weeks in Cusco or a month or longer. And I didn't want to make plans beyond that because there's people there I want to catch up with, as well as places I want to see. So if I like locked in flights or whatever, I'm limiting myself to what I can do or where I can go. So I'll be in Peru for a little while, and then from Peru, I want to go to Colombia because I've never been to Colombia before. Another option too from Peru, I might pop over to Bolivia just for a few days to go back to Tiwanaku and Pumapunku, see how much that's changed. But that's the only reason I would go to Bolivia is for Tiwanaku, Pumapunku. So, I don't know. I'm just going to see what happens when I get there. Any suggestions people meet. But the only thing that's definite after Peru, the dates are open, going to Guatemala. Those who've been on the blockchain for a while, especially back in the Steam days and DTube, would know Buttcoins. And Buttcoins has a hostel on Lake Atetlan in Guatemala. And I'll drop a link below if anyone's interested. And I know there's been a few Hive people have stayed there. And one particular person I used to make videos with back in the day, Neo. Neo was visiting when the pandemic hit and the borders closed. And so he was stuck there, but he's still there now. He never left. So it must be something pretty amazing there. But it's, I've been talking with Buttcoins on Discord, and he's mentioned a couple of other people that have been there, and it's someone, actually I can't remember the name. I should check, but he's probably going to be there while I'm there. But again, my dates are still open. So from Guatemala, when I get to Guatemala, I will spend a week or maybe two, again, just leaving everything open, before then heading up to Mexico. And once I get to Mexico, that's when I'll actually be settling down and stuff. So, and that's why I figured I want to do a little bit of traveling before I get there, because once I get to Mexico, I'm going to get a place, I'll start paying rent. And I thought, I don't really want to be paying rent in Mexico while I'm traveling around. So yeah, I thought, let's get a little bit of travel out of the way first. So when
do all the hard yards.
Yeah, it was Starkers. Starkers might actually be at Guatemala while I'm there, staying at the same place. So yeah, that's me. So if you're going to be in any of those places and you'd like to catch up, hit me up on Discord. It's just Boba Fett, same spelling. It'd be interesting to meet some more Hivians while I'm traveling around South America and Mexico. I've no intention of crossing the next border north. I intend to stay as far away from that border as possible. But yeah, if you're south of that border, yeah, let me know. Let's catch up. And
oh no.
Yeah.
We lost him.
Oh no.
I'm wondering, Bobby, your internet's breaking up. I'm wondering, Bobby, are you going to do Machu Picchu? Because those stairs, I've seen some photos of those stairs, and I am out.
Machu Picchu is one of those places, if you're going to travel halfway around the world, you've got to go there. You've got to cross it off. but once is enough. I don't want to go back there again. And because of requirements of preservation, I guess, there's a maximum of 3,000 people a day allowed at Machu Picchu. And for that reason, sometimes you need to book as much as 6 months in advance to get an entry permit into Machu Picchu. And the day I was there were 3,000 people stomping around. And there's much more interesting places. I mean, all of the places, like famous places that you want to see around, they're all around the Cusco area, within an hour travel from Cusco. And places, it's like Ollantaytambo, Sacsayhuaman, the Sacred Valley, even Aguas Caliente, which is the last stop. So if you go to Machu Picchu, you get a train from Ollantaytambo to Aguas Caliente. And then from Aguas Caliente, you can either do the trail and hike, or there's a bus. And the bus does that windy thing where you look out the window if you're on that side of the bus, and it's just a sheer drop. Yeah, but once is enough for Machu Picchu. Whereas this time around, I'm going to spend 3 or 4 days minimum at Ollantaytambo. I think that place is absolutely amazing. And of course, with my new Tartarian open eyes, I definitely want to check out some of the Spanish architecture around the Cusco area, the massive cathedrals with 20-foot high doors. Yeah, definitely want to check out some of that stuff while I'm there too.
Exciting times, man.
Yeah.
New adventure.
A new adventure.
This is actually, I'm quite enthused about this now. So every day for the rest of my life, because I'm not going to those bastard vertical stairs at Machu Picchu ever. So now every day for the rest of my life, I get to think, hang on, someone gets to go there and experience that adventure because I didn't book in today. I saved my slot for them. Right? I didn't put my hand up. I've selflessly stood back. No, you go. I'm not going to cost you this experience. You go. That's every day for the rest of my life.
Well, maybe we should have a word. Maybe we should have a word with Nate and get your picture on the next Marta card that comes out. Gio, you missed the beginning. So Matt's he's having a run right now on the ginger beer, the 8%
I like it.
Ginger beer.
Yeah, that's tough. No, seriously, it's some good stuff.
It is. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. It's like ginger beer that has actual effect. Like it's it's good.
Yeah. I was catching up with a friend in Perth in the city on Saturday. I think it was about 37 degrees. And yeah, we had a couple of ginger beers. I deliberately stopped at 2 because I know how dangerous that stuff is, because you can't taste alcohol in it at all. And because ginger beer, even though any form of carbonated sugar drink is going to dehydrate you, the taste and the flavor gives you that psychological refreshment sort of thing. Yes. So when it's hot, you just keep knocking them back until you're lying flat on your back. So I just had to, What about you, Gio? So like I was just explaining to Matt, I'll put a shirt on specifically for the episode tonight, but the whole time I've just been wearing shorts and singlet. It's just been so hot. Matt's, as you can see, has got his foul weather gear on. What's happening in Melbourne, Gio?
So it's been warm, but the weather has been either raining, overcast, glimpses of sun for a little bit. Like it was a flood in 1 hour, and the next, like all the rain had settled, and it was like dry again. And now there's like dirt all up on the driveway. I don't know. It looks like a bomb hit it or something, like like a shitstorm, a literal shitstorm.
Yeah.
No, it's oh man. I don't know what to say, but the weather here, I have never. Well, ever since I can remember, I think I've said this many times as well. I do not remember it being like this at all. I don't know what's going on, but it isn't normal. Yeah. That's what I think.
Well, we were saying last year as well in Melbourne, like we never had a day, I think, over 32. Whereas the summer before we had days over 40. So Melbourne never really had a summer last year, and it doesn't look like it's going to get one this year either. But I think in Perth we're just taking everyone's summer and just piling it on, compounding it for a super summer here.
You can have it.
Well, I remember when I was young, we had an outdoor, like above ground swimming pool, and every Christmas Eve, my parents would invite the neighbour kids around, and they'd all jump in the pool. And Dad would bring the TV set out. This is back when TV sets were, and put it on the table, and then we'd all watch carols by candlelight. And it was like a fun family/neighbourhood tradition. And I'm looking around now and thinking, no, it is so ridiculously cold. It has been for the last week or two. Yeah, I don't know where this. We're boiling, global boiling. Pay your taxes.
Yeah.
More like the global
That's
freezing.
what it is. Everyone's been paying their taxes, so the temperature's coming back down again.
Yes. Yes. Opposite of heat inflation.
Greta had too much charisma, and she's gone too far.
Yes,
she fixed the problem, and she overfixed the problem.
How dare you?
Timeless. That would always age well.
So SPS price.
Yeah, 3.7, quite nice.
Yeah.
I was so late to the party, I didn't even know until Bob showed me a picture. And I was like, whoa, okay. You know what? Maybe I should check it less, because whenever I don't look, things just go up.
What's the expression? A watched kettle never boils, or something like that. Yeah.
Well, it gets attention. More people come, then more people play. When there's more genuine human people playing, then the advertisers arrive and say, "I'm going to sponsor a tournament and get some of those eyeballs." And tournament sponsors, they're not looking for a return, right? They're not buying assets; they're just buying exposure for their brand. Yeah. And that's where I think we really hit our stride, and then just move on from there.
Look at that.
But I've been quite happy with. I've burnt 2,000 SPS for DEC probably every second day for the last 3 or 4 days now, and it's great. You know, I could 2,000 SPS, and I can get another plot up and running, get another plot up and running, get another plot up and running. So I'm really starting to get a bit more momentum now with my land, because I've sort of been holding off on burning the SPS. I kept thinking we're going to maybe get 4 or 5 cents. Now I'm like, no, I'm just going to go. And I'm pulling in so much SPS now from the land that I wasn't otherwise utilising. It's like, well, maybe I can just, whatever I burn, I'm going to replace fairly soon anyway. So it just kind of makes sense to make a bit more use of that land.
Yeah, and you know what? Every burn anyone does at any level just helps with this flywheel. So I used to be like, oh, I'm going to let those guys, I'm going to let those guys burn everything and just wait on the site. But I'm actually participating in it. I've been burning like 1,000 here, 500 here, just to get more DEC to help out with like the guild and whatever else, right? Plots and to stake the DEC. I've done it all. And now I'm just sitting on SPS on the side for when it does go up, for when the good times roll. And yeah, I'm just want to keep some liquid, like you were doing many months ago. Just have some liquid.
Yeah, I got 80,000 liquid. Got 80,000 sitting there liquid, and just when it gets up to about 82, I'll burn a couple and then put another land plot to work, because I really feel like we're going to get 5, 6, 7, 8, and that's when I want to be burning SPS, sort of, just under 10. Not just over 3.
Because if you're burning 2K DEC SPS and being able to get a plot online and everything on it staked,
2K you'll get like 56,000 DECs is what I've got the last couple of times. So it's like there's your power core and there's your staking requirements, because I've got plenty of max cards, staking requirements. I got epic totems and epic plots that I haven't started developing yet. It's like, that's just a no-brainer, right? And then they just go on the list to harvest all, and away you go.
And as the price goes up, that's gonna you will require less SPS to get more DEC. So.
And as the price goes up, the value of those plots goes up as well, right? Because people are going, hang on, a plot is how I can get SPS. I got cards here. I'm just gonna work this occupied land, get that SPS. So yeah, but I think the white papers, the 2.0 sort of drip fed white papers really got me thinking now is the time to really hit research points hard. I know Yabba's made that point a lot, but considering that you're going to need plots, castles and keeps to get research points down the track, Jamison's, cheers. Christmas holidays, Christmas to New Year's, like that whole week just doesn't exist, right? It's just it's a black hole.
The blur.
But yeah, considering that you're going to need castles and keeps to get research points down the track, it's like stack them now, just stack them hard. And that sentiment means there's fewer people working SPS. There's more focus on research points. There's fewer people then generating it, selling it, dumping it on the market, etc. So yeah, plenty of happy green candles. I saw we're at 12% up for the 24-hour period. Some point on CoinGecko. Earlier, it's come down a bit, but man, anything over 10% for the last 24 hours, yum.
It's so tasteful, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I think we were saying this even 3 weeks ago. I always feel like I'm talking back to a time and like referencing it now. But there's so many names again who said like I'm out or I'm done, you know, or they just go quiet. Who are just like, whoa, where did you come from? Like, why are you here? I mean, I know why, but like, why are you back? Like,
yeah.
And they're full like hyping it up again, like the same. Like, I'm not even reading in chats much these days. For the last like month, I haven't been like looking into it. But when I do look at it, it's like, hey, I remember that name. Or like, hey, what? Like, what? You're back.
And even just like
beautiful.
The dummy spits and the mic drops on Splinterlands TV. So long and thanks for all the fish.
You know what? Some people forget, but I don't.
Yeah. So Matt, when you're talking about 2K SPS, you talking like 2K SPS or are you talking $2K worth of SPS?
No, just 2,000 SPS. Yeah, not $2,000 worth, but literally 2,000 SPS, and I've been getting 56,000 DET, which again is enough to fire up another land plot. So it's been really, really lucrative when you crunch the numbers. To be honest, I keyed it in just to have a look because I was at 82.5 or something, and I thought, well, I wanted 80 liquid just to jump on any opportunities, and then I thought I'll just see what 2 gets me, and it was like 57 or something. I thought that's great. Like that's another plot now that can be producing SPS for me. So I'm kind of thinking, well, that's the way to go. And I remember Neil McSpadden doing the maths on it when node licenses came out.
Yeah.
And he said, if you're putting SPS in and you're getting SPS out, then it's really just how long it's going to take you to pay itself back, right?
Yeah.
And he said, so buy as many as you can afford, basically at the time at the price, because within about, I think he said 12 months or 16 months or something, those licenses will have paid themselves back, right? So it's a no-brainer because then you've got a license that just perpetually generates SPS. I only ever got 5 node licenses. I know a lot of people have a lot more, but I was really happy with that. And
that's nothing to scoff at.
No, absolutely.
Because I haven't touched
there's always a bigger
at all.
Right? You haven't what, sorry?
I haven't touched my SPS. So now I'm thinking like for 2K. Well, let's have a look. Unstake.
You know what I've been doing, Bob? I've been actually removing the alt SPS because I just need enough for the bronze, right? 500 SPS is all you need, and I have like 2.5K there, 5K there. So I'm just slowly taking out of the alts. Why not, right?
Yeah, but the SP because I moved the SPS from here into my alts to increase the multipliers.
But all you need is 10%. All you need is 10. Not 10% is all you really need. 11, 12 don't really make that much of a difference at bronze and silver, you know?
So even just 25%, that 17 is going to be over 4 weeks, isn't it?
Yes, that will be split into half into 4, yeah.
Right. So 4 is the 6. That's basically 4K after a week. Yeah, and then once I've got that, I'll just cancel the unstake, and that should be enough for 2 plots. Then you're saying, Matt?
Yeah, at the current rate, yeah, for sure.
To buy plots, but you already have the plots, don't you, Matt? but to buy plots and to
Yeah, I
stake
already have
on
the
them,
price, yeah.
yeah,
This
it
is what
will
I'm talking about, like staking the 50,000 DEC to then to be able to use them.
Yeah, so 5K for a power core. So you got like 5K left over, actually, of DEC after that.
All right. So
Or a
in
bit
1
more.
week, I'll have 4K SPS.
Yeah.
I'll cancel that unstake then once I've got that 4K. So 4K, what's that going to get me?
It'd be like 110,000 DEC, depending on like exchange rate,
price?
like what the price is. Yeah,
Yeah.
be about 110, 120,000 DEC, and then you can use that to fill 2 plots with whatever cards you have, and then get two up and running.
So what's, because I've all my 5, I've only got 5 plots, but my 5 plots are up and running.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what am I going to do with that 2K or 4K?
So you can only get.
You probably don't need it.
Yeah, you probably don't
You're
need it
probably
if
better
you.
off, yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably better off just staking it, just collecting the staking rewards. Just cancel what you just did. Like if your
Yeah.
land's all up and running, you don't
Yeah.
need the DEC.
Yeah. So if you had a plot spare or 2, then it makes sense.
I
It
thought
makes sense.
yeah, because I was thinking of getting another plot. I thought that's what we were talking about.
Okay. Well, plots
No,
are like.
no, sorry, I wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Gio, for clarifying that. Yeah, no, I'm talking about my plots because I got a massive amount of plots I've barely even looked at.
Yeah.
So for me, it's about bringing them online. Yeah, if it's about buying them, then obviously then you got to pay for the actual plot itself.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll just leave because clearly I had a huge misunderstanding. So maybe something else is at play. So I'm just going to leave that until it unstakes, and maybe something's going to come out at that time, and I've got just the right SPS. And if not, I can always put it back in then.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, the joy of the flywheel is if SPS really spikes, you can burn that SPS for a crap ton of DEC, right?
Yeah.
And you're not actually hurting the price of SPS because you're reducing the supply by burning it.
Yeah.
So that's one of the joys of the flywheel. You're not dumping it on the market and pushing the price down.
Yeah.
You're burning it and increasing scarcity.
And how do you? So when you say burning SPS, so
just go back to
basically,
your previous screen. There's a convert button there. You can click on and try putting in different sums. And you'll see what you get. So yeah, just above the green, yeah, convert.
All right. So
And
what were we talking? 7. It was 17, wasn't it? Roughly.
Yeah, we'll put in maybe 2,000 and see what I was talking like 55,000 DEC for 2,000. But yeah, that's these eyes are getting old.
Oh, but that was the total. Sorry, no. At the end of the first week, what I'm going to get is 4K, isn't it?
4,000. Yeah, 4,000.
So that is 143K DEC.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I should just spend that on Rift Watcher packs and Chaos Legion packs.
Yeah, I mean, those are only going to get rarer.
Yeah, or level up my legendaries at least, because my legendaries, all the legendaries I've got are playable at gold. Because right now I don't need them. So that's what, level 3. I don't need them at level 4. But then again, there's a couple of man, I still can't believe how expensive Scavo Hireling is. Like, he is ridiculously expensive for a common card. On my gold account, and he's common, so gold I can have him at level 8. Mine's only level 7 because he's so ridiculously expensive.
I've noticed rental has gone up. My rental account 5-second rule is actually sitting at over 9,000 DEC a day, and it's been down at 4 or 5, 6,000 for a long time. And this is after I've taken quite a stack of cards out to pay for to put on land.
Yeah.
So I had some gold alpha pirate captains, and I had some gold alpha goblin shamans, like half a dozen of each or 10 of each maybe, at like level 5 or 6. And I took them all away, and they'd been renting well, and I'm still getting 9,500 DEC a day on the rental market. So
wow.
I really feel like land has sucked up a lot of that card supply, and the rental prices have really started to pile up.
it was a perfect storm. So you have land and then the price of SPS because of the burning, because of everything else, and markets really FOMOing the renter bros back in.
Yeah, no, my rental count is all but non-existent. I'm getting about 50, like just 50 DEC a season.
Yeah, but you demolished it for
Yeah,
land.
I did. Yeah, because that was where I was keeping, because they were all too low level to play with, but they're all alphas and betas, so like they were perfect for land, and so yeah. But yeah, I think that what I just unstaked, I get 4K. I'm just going to buy some DC, and I'm just going to level cards that I've just looked at before and thought, nah, you're too expensive. Level them up, and then yes, maybe some Chaos Legion packs and some Rift Watcher packs.
What are Chaos Legion going for at the moment? I haven't checked for probably 2 weeks.
Let's have a look.
CL.
Yeah.
What's the price? We've got that there. Here's me doing my research before the show. Awkward.
Oh, well, you never know what we're going to be looking at. So let's have a look.
Like 87 cents, I reckon, was the last price I saw 2-3 weeks ago.
$2.6. 2.68.
Yeah.
So what's that in actually?
So sort of sideways, really. Were you saying 2.65?
Yeah, 2.6 or 2.7 really. 2.68. 2.7 Hive for a Chaos pack.
So that's
Hive
it's 96 cents for 2.7 Hive is 96 USD.
Okay, so we're getting closer to that $1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is still really good.
Yeah.
That is so good.
Really cheap, yeah.
So I've got 15 Chaos Legion packs and 20 Rift Watcher packs at the moment.
Oof, that's juicy.
But when I changed tabs, did you follow me on screen share?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just running, because if I go to like a different program, you can't see it. Like,
no.
Remember, because I have my alts, I have a Chrome account for each of my alts. But yeah, if you're following the tabs, cool. So
yeah, the browser. So that's what it does.
Yeah, so there's plenty of room there to fit a few more Chaos Legion packs in. Rift Watchers, because I've been smashing a few Chaos packs lately, but not the Rift Watchers. Let's have a look at Rift Watchers.
Yeah, what do you do, like 3 potions there, Bob? I thought I was going to be sending you another big stack of Chaos Legion packs, but you're burning through your own potions.
Yeah, it's crazy, but like in the chests, like in my last daily focus, because I need 25 potions to open 5 packs. 5 packs is a good, and just on this, by the way, 15.7 for a Rift Watchers pack at the moment. So what's that, Gio? 15.7 Hive is
15.7 Hive. Yeah, let me look that up right now. 15.7 Hive, $5.64 US. Dude, that is ridiculous. That is so good. That is so good.
All right. So I need 25 of each to open 5. And the reason I do 5 is because sharing across 4 accounts. So I open the packs and then I check each of my accounts to work out where that card goes. Oh, I've got enough here to level that and send it to this account. And if I do anything more than 5, but by the time I'm finished, it's just like, So 5 is a good comfortable number. And to do that, I need 25 of each. And it's great, like before we opened all your packs, like when you open up chest and you go, oh, great, 20 potions, 30 potions, whoop, whoop. Now, I don't know if there are less potions now, but the last few seasons, I didn't even get enough potions to give me 25. So have they cut down on potions?
No, I don't think so. I think what's happened
No.
is just while they were plentiful, you didn't value them,
Yeah.
and now that you're actually running low, and you're like, oh, I want to. Yeah, I think that's all that's happened. Where are
Yeah.
you at with potions, Gio? You still got
I was
stacking
gonna
them
say,
for me?
Show
yes,
us. Yeah,
yes.
show us.
I was about to say that, Matt. Don't worry. I had it. I know. I'm already on it. Check it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, check that out. So 1400 alchemy potions and 1234 legendary. So it's stacking up, man. Oh, but I'm in diamond. I'm in diamond.
Oh,
So
so you're getting more
I ha
potions.
yeah, I've been getting a lot actually.
Yeah. I like seeing
Yeah.
along the bottom there where you have like 0 of any packs. So I'm like, cool. So those potions are all mine then. There's
Yes.
nothing competing.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like I said, they're all yours on the Puffet account. Yours because it's not on like land isn't for Puffet, it's for Geotrix, and yeah,
Yep.
I don't need potions here. I just don't need them. You know.
Love it. Love it.
So once I reach 2000, that opens up what 200 packs.
400 packs. 2 times 200.
Ooh,
Yeah, 2000 is 400 packs. So I
you
can
wait for
definitely
that.
support that. I think I haven't checked for a while. I reckon I got maybe 2000 chaos left. So that'd be 400 times 5. It's a big stack of chaos. But
You probably need
yeah, I'm
8 to
slowly.
10,000 potions.
But here's the thing though, right? SPS shoots up and I can burn very little SPS to pull DEC. And then I'm wanting those Chaos Legion cards to put them on land. So
Yeah.
things can change real quick when things spike. And I really feel like things are growing in that direction.
It's just it's just time, isn't it? Right?
Yeah.
Everyone was so down and markets was so down, but now all the big dudes are turning shit around. I don't know what to say. It's all just manipulation, really, right? Like it's just time for the bull again, yeah, or soon.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. So all the money's coming in now. It's like, okay, how can I like rape this pool for my own personal needs and then be gone again for next bull? We see this. We saw it last time, and we're seeing it again already. All right. So, how many packs do you still need opened, Matt?
I don't know.
That many.
It's great television. I have no idea. I'm not in front of my laptop. I'd just be guessing. 2,000, 2,500, I think.
Right.
Probably 2,000. You guys helped me a lot with taking a big chunk out of them. So probably it's about 2,000.
Has anyone looked at Rebellion yet?
A little bit. So I bought some key cards that I thought were good for my bronze accounts.
Let's see. Because with my bronze accounts, playing in Arashard's guild, he sponsors brawls, so we get like 500 deck per account per season for renting. So I've been renting some of the summoners.
Beautiful.
And like some of the the 3 mana summoners,
I love them.
Don't have any abilities, but they're split.
That's true.
Splinter, so one might be Earth and Death. But
Absolutely.
the 5 mana summoners have some pretty amazing. So like you can pick certain members of the other team to poison or subtract a magic attack. And although it doesn't show you in brawls, I've been doing some manual battling and ranked battles, and I dropped a screenshot for you. There's a special there's a preparatory stage screen that comes up before the battle starts. So you look at the enemy's team, you say, I want to poison him and him, or I want to do, I like it. But yeah, Gio, show us what you got for Rebellion.
Okay, just a heads up. I didn't get many, but
yeah.
Actually, I do want to pick one up. But I'll show you anyway. I only got 3 at the moment. Okay.
All right.
I just got these for the moment because they were just cheap and I only need 1 BCX, right?
Yeah.
But what I will do is I'll even just pick it up from the market. I don't really care. I want to get this guy. Where is he? The fat one. The big. Man, what's his face? He's a new. Is he neutral? This one. 24 cents. Yeah, I need one of these guys. I'm actually gonna pick one up.
I've seen him a couple of times pop up
Yeah.
in battles.
Again, I don't mind if I'm using the in-game market. I mean, it's for one card, yeah. Like if I
Yeah.
was buying like a whole lot, I'd probably use like a Qualis or Monster Market. But yeah, I want this guy. I want
So
this guy.
White, obviously for reverse speed, but why do you want him?
Because
What's his
you can
ability?
just use.
Can you mouse over his ability?
Yeah, at the beginning. Let me make this screen bigger. I think
Yeah.
it's better. At the beginning of battle, if this unit is the first in the first position, the unit in the second position gains reach.
That's pretty good.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That's
So
very cool.
he's a good tank in reverse speed. And one thing I've noticed in both the Rebellion cards that I have been renting and the ones I've been coming across in battle, a lot of them are really high mana cards.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, just looking at that screen now, you can see there's some low mana, but all the ones I've been coming across in battle, they're all like really high mana cards. So
Yeah.
but now that I've said that, I can see all of these low mana ones, but maybe they're just not being utilized. What
Well,
about you, Matt?
what
No, go on, Gio.
no, I'll just say two things. What I really want are the summoners, and for now, I'll just grab them in bronze because they're just not expensive to buy one BCX, right?
Yeah.
Like I think we all can do that.
Let's have a.
And
Can you filter summoners?
Of course I can. These are all the summoners. Wow, look at that one. Arcane. Akane. 32. So yeah, they're around the 40 cent range for the level 3 ones. The yeah, the
Did you
rare.
click summon here? I'm not saying. I'm just saying. There it is.
Yeah,
Might have taken a second to catch up.
yeah, man.
That turtle fella, the Earth and Life one, he was going to be a big reveal for us. Nate was like, "Here's some stats," and then we
Yeah.
took so long to record the show. It was
That
like,
they just
by the way, now the labs before we got to. So this is you heard it here first. That guy, the Ninja Turtle.
Oh,
Rebellion, I like a lot. I've not played. I only bought like one Rebellion pack because I've been so focused on land. But I did play on Evelyn's account, and she's got a whole heap of them as. Yeah, she's in bronze. She's got a whole heap of them as ghost cards. Yeah, and look, the whole that whole picking. You know, do you want to give one of your cards heal, or do you want to give two of your cards one extra ranged? Like the depth and complexity that gives the game is so good. And she she would just, because I think the cube gets scavenged from day dot, but she would give it heal. There's a life summoner that gives them. You can give one of your cards heal. So she would just front load all sorts of just dross, and then a cube at the end with heal.
Yeah,
and that's enough in bronze to just scavenge as they kill every other card. But by the time we get to the front, he's got like enough health in bronze to just heal himself into into fatigue. So there was some easy wins there because not many people have cube, I guess.
yeah, yeah. I'm quite happy to like pick up just one BCX for now. And
These
hey, we'll
all the
see.
summoners?
These are all the summoners.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So I think for me, what really stands out, obviously, I really like these level 3 ones just because they're just fun to pair up, right? Like just to play different splinters with each other that you could never have before. I think one of these is really fine. And look, Avina's cool. Obviously, +2 speed or health or heal one
Self-heal.
unit. Yeah, self heal. That's really cool. What else? Especially this guy, underboss Fabino. Man, come on, like it's like +2 or poison, you know, that is good. That's cool. Yeah, there's a lot to like.
And with these, how do you tell by looking at them whether they're common, rare, or
Right
epic?
here.
Ah,
So
yes, okay.
that would be rare. This would be common, rare, common, rare, common, rare, common, rare, common.
So there's only rares and commons. So,
And there's one legendary right
yeah.
here.
So even at bronze, to utilize it effectively with the rest of your deck, you're going to need a level 3 common or a level 2 rare.
Or just one BCX in bronze. I mean, it works. It
But that's
really
going to limit
does.
then the cards you've got in your hand for bronze.
It's bronze. Who cares? It's bronze, really. Like, you know, a
But
lot of
then
people just run one BCX.
the problem with that though, because I've come across, like I've got like Thaddy and Sloan
Yeah,
all at, because they're both rares. They're at level 2 in bronze.
yeah,
And the other day I used Lorna because it was a really low mana match, and Lorna
yeah,
is so handy because everyone gets a hit before they lose any life.
yeah.
But because she was only one, the thing that really hit me was my
Ability.
Zenith Monk didn't have heal,
Didn't have heal. Yeah.
and that is a killer.
Yeah, you do have a point, Bob. You do.
Yeah,
But then on the flip side, there's a lot of cards that are just real solid at one BCX, you know,
yeah.
like that really pull its weight.
Because on those low mana matches, you put in Zenith Monk, you chuck in a Martyr card in front of him,
Yeah, yeah.
because normally Zenith Monk only hits for 1.
Mm,
And so that having the Martyr in front means he's healing and hitting for 2 makes a huge difference. But one
yeah,
thing I do love is if fire is available, you put Cerberus in with a Martyr in front of him.
yeah,
Because even at
yeah.
low level, Cerberus hits for 3 or 4, I'm not sure. So then the
Yeah.
Martyr in front of him and he's self-healing. So
So yeah,
You
even
put a Beetle Queen behind, Bob's your uncle, because then you got 2 heals.
yeah. Well, even at like 5 BCX of these 40 cent, you know, these ones, the level 3 ones, like it's not that much, right? Like $2, 2, 4, yeah, 6, maybe $8 to get all the, you know, for bronze.
yeah.
Oh
Well,
wait, it's
yeah, go
level
on.
3 for common, isn't it?
Yeah, level 3 for
Yeah.
common, level 2 for rare.
Oh, okay. No, it's a bit more then. Yeah, yeah. It's probably, I don't know how many. Is it 9?
As the price of SPS creeps up, right?
14.
These are cards, they're a license to print SPS for winning battles.
Yeah.
So they then become a
Matt,
one-time
run,
perpetual.
Matt, sorry, can you run that? You missed me.
You're right.
Mm.
So as the price of SPS climbs,
Yeah,
these cards are a license to print SPS, assuming you have some skill in the game. So what that means is that these cards then are a one-time expense for a perpetual supply of SPS. Right? You buy them once, but then you get to continually use them.
Yeah.
For I guess as long as they're in modern, and then even again after they're only in wild. But you can use that. You buy them once, but then you get to use them perpetually to generate new SPS, and that becomes more and more appealing in dollar terms as the price of SPS climbs. So the card that was 20 cents today might be 50 cents tomorrow because SPS has climbed, and everyone's going, "Hey, I want to buy this license to print more SPS by winning battles."
that's assuming you can win.
Yes.
Yeah. And
Yes.
this set is so new and there's really not a lot on the market, right? Like you can't even max out a Gobelano. So of course, right now being so new, things are going to climb. And where we are at, right? SPS is climbing. The markets are brewing. You know, so maybe now, you know, maybe now for ones who want to max out, right, these cards, maybe now you can't, or it's not the time to, because well, supply is limited and the price is just, you know, it's really a lot. So it's just not smart right now, you know, until more opens or once the things that they're about to release, the cargo, how you have to stake 5 cards on or 5 packs on it or something with the with vouchers.
The
The
wagons conflict.
wagons, yes. So once
Yeah.
that's maybe over, maybe it makes more sense to start buying, right? Because there'll be more. Maybe people will be like, okay, this thing is over. I don't have to stake it anymore. Maybe I'll, open packs and sell some cards. But at the moment, I just think a lot of people are just holding on. You know, they're really just.
When was the last time we saw some more rule sets? Because that's
Oh,
really something that sets the cat amongst the pigeons. If you get a new rule set and then every man and his dog says, okay, here's the new rule set. Which of the currently available cards are going to benefit from this rule set? And they just go and buy them up en masse in a huge way. And there's people that will just go, I'm going to corner that card right there. Let's go. I kind of feel like that's going to be our next big jump up is when Matt goes, okay, it's around I don't know, January, February. Goes, we haven't had any new rule sets for a while. Here's 3 new rule sets. And then people are going to look at these cards, they're going to look at Chaos Legion, and they're going to go, wow, that rule set, that really benefits these 3 cards. I'm just going to stuck out, and they'll jump up, right?
Yeah.
That's all part of the game.
Yeah. Yeah. But until then, maybe, who really wants to take a stab in the dark so early, right? I'm not game enough anymore. Like, I'm not like when I first got into the game, when CL just dropped, like first day, paying like $10 for like a Thaddeus. I'm not doing that again, man. Like, I've learnt my lesson. I mean, you know what? It's not even that I learned. I enjoyed it. I wanted to do that. So I have no regrets. I don't actually care. But I'm just not going to do that again. I'm a bit wiser now. I like to think. So I like to think.
I've paid some ridiculous prices for my Chaos Legion summoners. Yeah.
Yeah. Not again.
Yeah.
But again, I don't feel bad. It's just, I was just like new to it, it was exciting, man, new game.
Well, I wasn't even new to it, but like you FOMO'd me out on some of those summoners because I was, we were battling and it was like kicking my ass. Okay, I need to get some of these summoners.
Yeah.
And especially like you look at Slain, like Slain's like what 20 cents a BCX or something at the moment. And
cool.
what did we pay for Slain? Like,
oh, wait, am I looking at
least $2, wasn't it? For BCX.
Yeah, we were paying like I think like $2 or something, a few bucks maybe.
Yeah.
But now, look at that. Level 4, $6. That's level 8 maxed out. That is kind of juicy.
That's what I'd love to see, right? Is if Matt can come up with a couple of new rule sets that benefit just half a dozen key undervalued Chaos Legion cards, I could really see that like putting a fire up everyone's bum, because then the second-hand cards vanish off tribal decks, and those cards priced on the market then obviously jump up too, because people are like, oh yeah, let's get in on this. Because Chaos Legion, we don't even know the name of the set after Rebellion, right? Chaos Legion's not disappearing from Modern anytime soon.
Yeah.
No.
Gio, can you jump back to Ilfane? Because that is something I want, because I've been using him really successfully in bronze.
It's a beautiful card. Beautiful card.
Because you get something like no magic or close range rule set, like he's the go-to. But yeah, $205, that's still a lot.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been using him at bronze.
Same. I just have 1 BCX of it and I'm happy.
Yeah. Well, you can actually have level 2. Oh no, epic. Yeah, epic. You can still have 2, can't you? Level.
Yeah. So 4 room.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Wait, is bronze level 2?
Yeah, let me check. I've got that open actually.
Oh, sweet.
Bronze. Yeah, level 2 epics. You only need one for full earning requirements, but to
Yeah.
utilize the benefit of your cards, you can level 2 epics, level 1 legendary, level 2 epic and rare, and level 3 common for bronze.
You know what? Looking back, Chaos Legion is actually a really good set.
It is.
I do not regret one bit about Chaos Legion and all those airdrops that we were, that we got, Bob, like gold for, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Gold for
I
Immortalis. Yeah.
yeah, like I just,
Who's now on
the
my
gold.
land? He's now working my land.
Yeah, and this card, look how much it is now, man. Like, people paying $77 for it. I know when it first dropped, it was like, 180. But
150.
hey, like,
Yeah.
yeah, but like, come on, like, it's climbing up. It's such a good card. That's like S tier, right? It's like an S tier card, Immortalis. Like Shadow and
I
Void.
love him,
What was that?
especially in weak magic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
because you're
shatter
shattering the shields. Yeah.
Ah, so good. But yeah, Chaos Legion. And I guess we can be picky now, Bob, right? Like we have a set pretty much maxed out. And we've bought, other cards here and there from Rift Watchers and all that. So we don't need to ape into Rebellion. You just don't have to.
Yeah.
You just don't have to, man. Like, and we're in Wild, so all cards matter.
Can you
Like,
jump over to Possibilis in regular foil? Because I think he's going to be my next purchase.
nice. That's 100
I
Ted's.
found Possibilis is really good in reverse speed as well.
Yeah.
You just throw in a whole lot of melee cards that are slow, and he's really handy in reverse speed because he doesn't speed anything up, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially if
Possibilis.
you got a Rooney. Not many people have Roonies that aren't assigned to land, but him and a Rooney on a reverse speed, right? So the Rooney's punching their slowest, lowest health card, and then just trampling again the next guy. Hard to argue with one speed.
I remember you were always such a big fan of Possibilis, Matt. And I remember I was a bit, I was a little bit, like, I remember I was a little bit like, oh, I don't know. Like, I was a bit salty, right? But now I have to say, like, he is so good with even like no rule set. What do you call it? Back to basics.
Yeah, back to basics. Yeah.
So good.
Yep.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That +2 health is nothing to sneeze at either. Like that matters. That can be a big difference as well as the other two. But yeah, I love putting a glass cannon. Like if it's going to be Thorns rule set, for example, or if I think they're going to play Thorns, I love to put a Naga warrior, like old school Naga warrior, in second position because she's a bit weak, but she takes a bit of Thorn damage, gets enraged. She's just going to punch all day, right? She's just punch on. She's great.
Oh wow. Do you see that price? There's only 9 on the market. Look at that.
Yeah, what level is that? Level 1 BCX?
Yeah, so there's a max, yeah, but still, man, like someone must have been aping into this, right? Oh, yeah, see, there's even 9 astrals, but it's only going for 7. Oh, okay. No,
Oh,
that makes sense.
maxed astral for 75.
Yeah, brother.
Holy moly.
Yeah. Dude, it's even
And
more than
this is what you want to see, right? We want thin supply, but also a few bargains out there. This right now is the time to get involved. This right now is when you go, yeah, all right, I get a bit of Solana. They've had a jump recently. I'm going to diversify across, jump in here, and I'm going to grab a handful of these while I still can. Right? This is Gaines City right now.
it is so nice. So yeah, it's so strange looking at just all the summoners, and I could have sworn there's more, but no, this is it from Chaos. When you look at it and you're like, wait,
What's Llama going for, Gio?
sure, let's go to Untamed.
He's Untamed, isn't he?
Sure, yeah. This is it.
I was buying them for
Yeah.
$7 a BCX when he first came out, like within a day or two of him first coming out.
Oh man, you're so ahead.
What's he at now?
75 a BCX.
Yeah. Okay, so there's I've gone 10x on that llama.
Yeah. Yeah, you have. And that's
So
just now.
this is the game, right? You buy, you hold, you golden.
Yeah.
Buy, hold, golden. 3-step program. You heard it here first. Buy, hold, golden.
And and after like 10 copies, it just bumps up to 70. So yeah, so you know what? After 11 copies, it bumps up to 80, 81, 85. So there's only
So if you
really
want to buy a
enough for
maxed one, it's $900.
834, yeah.
Yeah. But then you're also guaranteed that you're not losing money because guaranteed, because you push the price right up too.
The floor, yeah. That's right. And there's just not, dude, land was probably one of the best things that happened to cards. It, I can't believe it. It's just like it's so good.
Yeah.
Like who would have thought that a game on top of a game could have, made cards more scarce? Like it's really,
You
really
got
cool.
you got tribal decks open, Gio? What are Untamed packs going for at the moment? I think
Okay.
11 was the last one I saw.
Actually, I've got it open. Yeah, Gio,
Yeah.
stop sharing for a sec, because I want to check my summoners as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Sure thing. There you go.
Right, as I said, I've already got it open, so I can check that. Tribal decks, all right. Because I might actually make a purchase, so that's why I want to actually check.
We're all buying a little bit of something, right? It's all about, yeah. Just buying something here and there. Yeah, I'm happy to take my
33
time.
Hive for an Untamed.
It's about $10. I think Hive's 30
30
odd cents.
34
33.
mark, I think, last time I checked.
Yeah, it's about the $10 mark. Yeah. I think I saw him at 11 or 12. So
Man, that guy
it
chose a
really
really
seems like,
interesting number.
it seems
Well,
like wild cards and wild packs tend to just sort of fall out of favor. Untamed really isn't catching a bid. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens long term. Because they're great for on land, but I've been selling Untamed to buy Chaos Legion because the price differential was just nuts.
yeah.
You can sell it Untamed for $13 and then go and buy 20 Chaos Legion. Well, can't argue with that.
Yeah. So worth
All right,
it.
so here's my summoners. Golfall Immortalis is on land, so I want to get him maxed. Lily. Lily's probably, I should prioritize Lily for maxed.
And that's what you can use the SPS for.
Yeah. Goldfoil Quicks is on land, but I've got a maxed Quicks.
Yeah. Great. Good
Anything
stuff.
stand out here is like, actually, what I did want to know, so silver, let's go to Aqualis. Rebellion. Okay, why isn't that working?
You gotta take off the other two, I think. Unclick those.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like 6 weeks ago since we battled,
Summoners.
or more, longer.
Alright, so there's the summoners.
I like them. I really like that. Like just dual summoners, man. Like,
So what do you think? Because like you've always been pretty good at picking. So if I was to get one of these at silver,
yeah. I like Pronda, and I reckon Chul's cool because like Life Earth, they're one of the best, and Life is that Life Water? Yeah. That's just
Runder's Life Water, yeah.
it's just so good, right? I mean, I don't know. Like, has anyone got any other opinions? I mean, I think they're just amazing. I mean, I think they're all good. I think all the level 3 summoners are just, I think they haven't been recognized yet. I think one day with upcoming sets and whatever else, they're just going to get better because there's going to be cards from both sets that are just going to pair so nicely, like well together.
Yeah, if you're in modern, I really feel like these 3-mana dual element summoners
are a must.
If you're in modern and you look at a Little League match, and it also happens to be Magic only, you're really going to want to be able to draw from 2 splinters, right? Or if it's going to be ranged only Little League, right? That's when you really want to reach for one of these guys and you double up the number of potential cards that you have. In Wild, it's not a biggie because for me personally, because I've got cards going back eons. But if you're playing modern, you really want that depth of talent. Because how many times have you seen the real restrictive rule sets and then you click through and you go, oh, I'll go try fire, and there's 3 cards available. You're like, what? I got 49 mana to spend. And I got 3 cards.
Yeah.
This is when these dual element summoners really come in because of those restrictive rule sets, particularly if you're at the kind of higher league where you get 2 or 3 rule sets.
So how many BCX do I need for silver?
Oh, bruh. What's level 5 for silver? How many BCX is? I know it's level 5. Is
level
max
5
for
common as well.
level 5 common? Yeah. How many is that? Hold on. Just go. Hold on. You have to look. Let me look.
All
right. Okay. So Rebellion. I can just go anything, can't I? Here. Stats. So level 5 is 60 BCX. Yeah. Level 3 common dual element summoner rebellion summoners. Yeah.
How many BCX?
60 for level 5. That's a lot,
Jeez.
actually.
It is, yeah.
It's a good amount.
I wish that I have actually made this suggestion. Like, when you use Monster Market, you can use the shift key to select cards. Can't do that on Aqualis.
No.
Which really sucks when you want a lot of BCX.
Yes. So even a gold foil for these summoners, for 5 of them is around $34, $35.
Really? That's probably going to work
Yeah.
out cheaper then.
Maybe.
I always, before I go hard on a card, I check Peak Monsters first. Pull up regular gold foil and go, okay, max. What am I looking at here?
Yeah. Well, here's the problem already. There's only 50 BCX available.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today,
Oh no, it's page
guys
two,
are buying
page 2. Sorry, my bad.
Guys are buying rebellion packs all the time, right? So just buy now, wait, give it 3 or 4 days, check again. Yeah. You can top yourself up without emptying out the market and working against yourself.
No, I just had to click on the next page. Totally my bad. So Gio, you said 56, was it?
Wait, no, it's 60. Okay, 60. So hear me out. For a gold foil, it's around $34, $35. And for this card, the Brewmaster Abraxas, just this one in particular, regular foil 60 BCX is $29.53. As Matt was suggesting, why wouldn't you go for the gold foil?
Exactly. So what I'm looking at the moment is Prunder.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm not looking at that. Yeah.
So are you seeing my screen?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, so Prunder is $33.
Yes.
So can you have a look? What's a gold foil Prunder?
Yes, I can have a look for you for sale, and you need 5 of them, let's say. Yeah.
Level 5, yeah.
Yeah. So for level 5 right now, there's the level 5 on the market, $29.
That's cheaper.
Like gold foil. Gold foil.
All right. So let me close this.
Beautiful.
Prunder.
Oh no, oh my god, I've had too much Jamison. I was looking at Zedica. I was looking at another one.
All right, so I've got it on my screen now. So for silver, I need level
$29.
I need level 5.
$29.
How many BCX is that in gold foil?
5. 5 BCX? Yeah, man, I'm looking right now at Prunder.
Can you confirm that, Matt? Considering the Jamison effect we just encountered?
No.
I'd love
that could have cost me a lot of money.
I'm looking at my tiny little laptop screen and I get nothing. It's all just blurry.
Okay, stop sharing, because Jamison Gio needs to jump on. Okay.
Well, I've got that selected ready to buy, and I want to share that. We've got 5 minutes left on the clock.
Okay, let me quickly share. I'll
Yep.
show you 2 seconds.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna share right now. Jamison Gio is gonna show you right there. Look at that, $29, level 5, gold foil, Prunda Udovizic.
Yes, that's what I had on my screen. What I want to know though is it level 5 that I need?
Oh yeah, here, look, I can show you in 2 seconds.
Yep.
Yeah, so we go attack or the battle,
Yep.
and then we go leagues, I believe. And here, and look at, oh, it's a level, no, it's for silver, it's level 5. Yep, level
Yep.
5 common.
All right. So I can do that.
You sure can.
All right.
Execute.
Yeah. All right.
Jamison Gio.
Okay. So just confirming, level 5, gold foil. This is what we want. Yeah.
Well, think about this, Bob. Everyone rates water to be the best for a reason, because it is the best. You know. Yeah. You ask anyone what the best, what one of the best splinters are, everyone's gonna say water. Water all the way.
Nah, it's in the top 5. No, Earth is the best splinter, Gio.
And
Yeah,
there it
okay.
is. There it is in my collection.
Nice work,
you're
Bob.
kidding.
What's up?
Cool down.
119 minutes.
119.
Ah,
That is another downfall with a Qualis.
Yeah.
It does not show you cooldown. So like if you're
Crypto Eater, get your
if
shit together.
you're in a brawl or 20, damn, and you buy a card and then you cannot use it for like 48 hours or something, that is so annoying. Whereas Monster Market, Pigmont, like it shows you that it's on cooldown, so you know, okay, better not grab that one.
Well, how about this? Why doesn't someone make a proposal to get that negative effect out once someone different buys it, like on the market? Like, would that be possible, or is there a loophole
people
there?
just send them to their odds.
Okay.
Sorry, Matt.
It might even be worth like burning the 5% sale fee to sell it to yourself to cancel the cooldown. That'll be the argument. Whether it actually is a problem or not, who knows? But
okay. Well, you know what? I didn't think about it, so thank you. I think that's a very good idea to maybe leave it as is then.
Yeah, Crypto Eater, if you're watching this, we need to know if a card is on cooldown before we buy it. This is a definite need to know. Now, in my situation, like that card I just bought, obviously that 119 minutes cooldown is not going to affect me. But yeah, if you're just quickly buying for a brawl or for a tournament, that is going to kill you. So.
Oh, that is such a nice card.
Look at that.
Yeah.
My first Rebellion summoner.
Wow, just like that.
Actually, how long have we got for brawls? Let's have a look.
Let's guess. 4 hours, 5 hours. No, 15 hours. 15. I'm sticking with 15.
What tier are you in? 3?
We've got 30 hours. 30 hours before we can submit our teams.
I think we've moved. Have we moved to tier 4, Bob?
How would I tell?
You're the stars in the right there. You're on tier 3.
Okay, yeah.
3 little stars.
Yes, I see. Yep. Yeah. So in 30 hours we can submit teams, and then we've got like 40 hours to actually submit teams. So 70 hours all up. I can. I need to move that though to my silver account. So because it's a silver summoner. Yeah. Oh, and we're out of time. Thanks for joining us on 104. We will see you next week for 105, which will be my last episode in Australia. 106 will be in South America, in Peru, coming somewhere in Peru for 106. So one more episode from Australia for me. Yeah.
Well,
it's getting real, folks.
Oh yeah.
Any wrap-ups before Zoom kicks us?
Congratulations.
Safe travels. See you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Peace
See
out.
you then.